You ever go to the store and look at the kimchi and you said, oh, I wonder if I can make that. And do you know that it's very easy to make? This one here is a simple, basic kimchi, no frills. I have a recipe on the website for a fancy kimchi that you can make later, but practice on this one first. And believe it or not, there are just 5 ingredients. You have most of the things at home, but the chili flakes, you have to buy it from the Korean store. But sometimes in Chinatown, they have small packages that you can use. And the chili pepper is not the kind that you use for pizza because you don't want the seeds in it. These are just the peppers that are ground up, and it's really red, and that's what makes your kimchi bright and nice. So you can make this and save a lot of money. So I'm going to show you how to prepare the cabbage first. This is wongbak, which is napa cabbage, Chinese cabbage. Generally, they use this one, but a lot of other things you can make kimchi with. This one here is a small head. It's probably enough to make almost a quart. So in the store, you can look for the size that you want, but a lot of times the size of the cabbage is really big. But I happen to have a small one, which is just right. Generally what I do is I cut off the ends like this. And then I take off leaf by leaf, because I found sometimes that there are little caterpillars inside. So if you don't want to have that problem, then you do what I'm doing. But if the cabbage is really tight, a lot of times the worms won't get in it. So what I do is I stack it all up like that, and then I cut it in about inch or inch and a half pieces and put it in a bowl. And then I layer it. This is coarse salt. In Hawaii, we call it Hawaiian salt, but basically it's just coarse salt. You can use regular salt too if you like, but we usually use the coarse salt for pickling. So this one here doesn't have too much of a core. So now I'm just going to cut the whole thing through. And you'll be surprised how fast this comes out, and so easy. So don't be intimidated by looking at all these things in the store. Okay, put some more salt. And you're going to wash this off, so don't worry about it. When you sprinkle the salt like this, you don't put a whole lot. So when after it's soaked and kind of get a little softer, then it'll not be so salty when you wash it out. So again, put some salt, and that's it. Now I'm going to cover this with water. Now you can see the water is just to the top. Now I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit more salt on it. And trust me, it won't be very salty. And why do you salt it? Because you want to get the taste in, and you want to soften the cabbage, because you cannot just mix up the cabbage when it's crispy like this. So I'm going to leave this on the counter. You can cover it or not cover it, and leave it for 24 hours. So I'll see you tomorrow. This is day 2 of the wongbak kimchi. So the cabbage has been salted, and then I rinsed it so it won't be so salty. And now the way you check if it's ready, you take a white piece of the wongbak, the white part, and then you squeeze it with your thumb and index finger, and it leaves an imprint like this. Then you know it's ready. There's only 3 ingredients to add. Some chili flakes, Korean flakes, and you can put as much as you like. I have here maybe 2 tablespoons, but you can put more or less. And about 2 tablespoons of garlic, fresh garlic, always fresh. And 1 stalk of green onions cut up, maybe 1-inch pieces. And that's it. Now I'm just going to mix it all up. And you can eat this right away, or you can let it ferment on the counter. Some people like it fermented overnight, or you can just put it straight in the fridge. But it'll last for a while, at least a week or two. But remember, you can keep kimchi for a long time in the refrigerator. And even though it's a little sour, you can use it for soups or kimchi fried rice or hamburger or anything that you can think of that leaves a crunch and a little bit of spice. And here it is, the finished wongbak kimchi. This was a small amount of cabbage, but you can make big amounts, like maybe 4 or 5 pounds of cabbage if you're going to make a lot. And the same thing goes, same ingredients, but just a little bit more of each thing. So this is very delicious and super crunchy and ready to eat. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button. And mahalo for watching, and see you on the next video.